So now you've made this journey from the Peace Corps through the taxi cab land to corporate and securities lawyer. Tell us all about that piece.
Yeah, so when I was practicing law in New York and in a fairly large New York law firm and representing mainly investment bankers and venture capital investors. And that's how I got into dealing with technology, because most of their deals were tech-oriented deals. They came from all around the country, and it was a very interesting practice. And I think I learned a lot. You know, New York is a securities law center, and I had very good teachers, and we got to do a lot of interesting deals.
Well, no longer in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Here you are in North Carolina. So how do you go from big city corporate and securities lawyer, big deals, to North Carolina?
Yeah. Well, you know, the reason for the move was I was doing these deals and talking to lawyers all around the country. But I realized at some point I was doing the same deal over and over again because my clients, investors and investment bankers, like to reduce risk. And one of the ways investors reduce risk is they try to do the same deal over and over again. And that's good for the investors, but it's really boring as hell for the lawyers. So I was getting bored with what I was doing, and I realized that these lawyers around the country representing the tech companies had what I thought was a much more interesting practice. So we packed up the car and moved to North Carolina and never looked back.
I'm envisioning Beverly Hillbillies almost in reverse, though. Packing up the car, loading up. Was it a station wagon, actually?
It was a hatchback.
It was a hatchback, okay.
I had a mangy dog in the back, so you're not too far off from that.
Perfect.
A lot of people think that Brooklyn, where I'm from, shares a lot with Tennessee.